Hello, pilgrims.
Hang on to your hats, because the Duke is coming to tea.
Knock, knock.
He's an American in London who's out to solve crime, Chicago style.
Would you like to try for England's free dental care, or are you going to answer my question?
This isn't Chicago, you know, Brannigan.
That's right, Commander. You can't buy a decent hamburger anyplace.
Oh, nice! You're a bloody magnet for trouble. First the man hired to kill you blows up an apartment, and then you demolish an automobile in what must be one of the most brazen, reckless stunts in the annals of this city.
Look, Commander.
And then last night, you turn a perfectly peaceful London street into a shooting gallery.
He's James Brannigan, a 250 starring Richard Attenborough, Mel Ferrar, John Vernon, and John Wayne as Brannigan.
Well, Gov, what do you think of our friend Brannigan?
Well, he's an American.
Yeah, he is.
He's an American.
I got one here as well now.
Hello, everybody.
Couldn't get any more Uncle Sam than a Mike here.
He is my uncle. I'm his nephew. Nephew Mike, Uncle Sam.
Yeah, if you want to start with your national anthem, let's go. Nice. But let's see who's here. Savoy's here. The box art is amazing. Yes, unfortunately, I didn't get that box art. I got this box art, which is a bit lame.
Yeah, I
What have you
got the
got on?
DVD of it, so it's
Yeah,
similar.
that's a better one.
Yeah.
But Andy's here. Greetings, Tasty Squad. Greetings, Andy.
Yep.
Ian's here. Hello, Ian. So yes, as a Londoner, I'm a sucker for old films that show the time capsule of London as it was in the past, which is exactly one of the reasons I love this film. I visited London many times in the 80s, but it never looked so good as it does in the 70s.
Yeah. So would London be like New York to the States? Like the
Yes.
big, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, a shithole. Right.
Yeah, I'd say.
Well, 80s London or early 80s London wasn't as bad as early 80s New York. But
yeah, that was a mess. I think in the 70s and the 80s, New York was a mess.
yeah,
So to speak. No offense to New Yorkers, but
they've got their shit together at last. Hey, Sean, good evening. Good evening. Right. So, yes, we are watching the legendary Brannigan. John Wayne Comes to London.
mm-hmm.
His second cop film.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the first time watch for me. I watched it yesterday, so
What?
yeah. It's always skipped me. And then that other one he did, McHugh. I had never seen that one either, and I caught up on it. So.
Oh, cool. Because, yeah, I should have done McHugh first because that was the year before this.
Yeah. I think so.
Because, yeah, John Wayne was up for Dirty Harry, but lost out to Clint, another Western person.
Yeah.
So he thought he'd make his own. Although, because it's John Wayne, McHugh and Brannigan are exactly the same character, I would have thought.
Yeah. Well, when I watched McHugh, to me, all the way through it, they were trying to he was trying to be like a Steve McQueen type, because in the movie he drives a green, I think it's a Trans Am, maybe it's a Camaro, and then Bullet, Steve McQueen had a green Mustang and did a lot of similar stuff. So, but it's not the same. It's a
No.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, so let's play this film because it's a long one. I thought it was an hour and a half, but it's obviously nearly 2 hours. So if we cue it up, where are we at? Eventually. Oh, there it is. Right, yes. Brannigan is a 15 in the UK. I think it's just a PG in the States.
Yeah.
It might be less now. It's probably a 12, I should imagine. I don't think... Although...
It's PG. It's PG in the States, yeah.
Even though there's an attack on a woman. That's about... I don't think there's any nudity. Right, so there it is. It's a UA film from back in the day. Right, we get straight in it. Gun and badge. What more do you need to know about the Brannigan character?
Yeah, it's pretty cool opening titles and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, very stretched on the old VHS there.
Mm-hmm.
If I can spell Brannigan. Oh, it's still a 15. Contains infrequent strong violence. Not for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
But let's see
Yeah,
how he
I
says.
think by this time, like everybody was into Bronson and Death Wish and
Yeah.
Dirty Harry and stuff like that. So
Yeah, because I guess what year is 75? So Dirty Harry done 2 or 3 films by now. It does have John Vernon in it, who's also in the Dirty Harry films.
Yeah.
Well, the first one at least.
Yeah, he's a bad guy in this one.
Yeah, and then spoilers. Leslie Ann Downs in it. I can never. Where is she in this?
She was she didn't really stick out to me. I must have missed
No,
it.
I would have thought I recognized. I don't know if she was the lady of the assassin has sex with. Because it's a 70s film, so there's not many ladies in it, apart from the one police officer leading Brannigan around.
Yeah.
Right, where are you at? Are you at the same place as the VHS, the police car on the bridge?
I think we're linked up just about right. Yeah.
Right, so I'll just get there as well. So this is Chicago, Chi-Town, the Windy City.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Oh, I can look at your screen, didn't I? I forgot about that. And I've rewound it like an idiot. So apparently these... Right, there it is. Hangs up. And there we go. The police cars are leaving. Right. Yes, I don't think I've seen a John Wayne film where he doesn't punch someone in the face. That is his go-to thing, isn't it? More than shooting people.
I think it's like one of his trademarks, I guess.
Now, apparently this Chicago Docklands and all this area they filmed this bit in is no longer like this. It was like the London Docklands, all modern and doesn't exist anymore now. They wiped it off the earth.
Cleaned it all up.
Hello, Pap.
Hello, Pap.
I also wonder how many John Wayne films feature him or someone attacking someone with a chair that breaks apart like it's made of lolly sticks.
That is true.
That is offensive. But yes, now the Duke is threatening this counterfeiter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure it was legal, but obviously wasn't the 70s.
Yes.
Good evening, Dr. Impossible. Jerry Fisher shot this film. The bad news, Jerry Fisher wasn't a fan of Wayne. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's quite interesting film shoot, probably.
It was, yeah, because apparently the Duke had just, recovered? He was just diagnosed with his heart problems and recovering from a severe bout of pneumonia. So he's not even at 100%. And he still has a barroom brawl.
Yeah. Then he starts having cancer soon at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, this is his last cop film, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, he only did 2.
Yeah, he did 2 back to back. They were kind of interesting. I don't know. I was going to do a video on McHugh eventually and talk about things I noticed in it. It was interesting.
Okay. It's certainly the better of the 2 cop films, but this is just hilariously bad.
Yeah.
I love films where someone comes to London and doesn't understand roundabouts or red phone boxes or something. Yes. Look, kids. Big Ben. Yes, Americans don't understand roundabouts.
I got a bunch of roundabouts in my town. They started building them last year because people doesn't know how to stop.
Finally got into the future.
Yeah.
They're mostly a pain in the ass, but next minute, Brannigan, you lousy Mick. There's a lot of casual racism, as always, in these 70s films.
Yeah. With some funky police cars in it, too.
Oh, I love these. Yeah, the old police cars with the massive lights on top.
Yeah. Yeah, those were some huge lights.
Is that you, John Wayne? Is this me? Yeah,
It's funny
Michael Myers is there.
if
Hi,
you
Michael.
watch him walk, he's got that same walk that John Wayne walked from like the
Yeah.
westerns and stuff. It's pretty interesting.
London looks too bloody clean. Yes, it does. And they like go to the rough areas, and it's like, what's luxury now? I love how there's a bit set in America for like 2 minutes. Yeah, he gets the call, sees his captain, and he's on the plane to London straight away.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, music by Dominic Frontier.
He's a professional.
Yeah, this is. I don't like these VHSs where they've squished the 4:3.
Squeeze.
It's supposed to be massively widescreen, of course, as a 70s film, but then they've tried to get as much in as possible.
They had to film it in widescreen just to get the big police lights in each.
Yes, I just saw that shot. Yes, story by Christopher Trumbo, son of the other writer, Trumbo.
Oh wow, yeah,
that's one thing I noticed. And then directed by Douglas Hickox, who did stuff like Theatre of Blood and a lot of other cool films.
Mm-hmm.
Van Damme has his helicopter kick. Rothrock has a scorpion kick. John Wayne just had punching men in the face. Mm-hmm. Yeah, didn't take years of training like them. Didn't need to do the splits or show off.
Yeah.
Well, so who's this? This is, was it Ralph Mika?
Oh yeah.
As his captain. I find it funny that John Wayne wanted to beat up Barry Norman. Oh yes, our version of Siskel and Ebert. Arriving late to the stream. Please be aware, you may be charged a late fee from the Gaffer Garrett. Yes, I need to check who's here. Let's do a roll call. Michael Myers, Franz, Dr. Impossible, and Ian. Savoy. Oh, hang on, where's Franz? Big Ben. Oh, Parliament again. Yeah, so somehow he can just get on a plane to London, but like, most Americans don't even have a passport, so
yeah.
Brannigan.
I wouldn't be able to do that nowadays. You'd have to have all the rules and regulations.
No, exactly, yeah.
And stuff,
and then we get the usual plane taking off shot, and then the plane landing shot normally, isn't it? Brannigan is very much a film of the old school, and within a few tweaks and turning downs, could have been made a decade later. Yes, earlier. Yeah, it's not much difference. It can be set anytime, this one. But this is one of the reasons I love the TV show Dempsey and Makepeace. Because it's a tough New York cop comes to London and starts World War III. But yeah, as usual, cut to a shot of London, and it's playing Rule Britannia, of course.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, the king.
Oh, then there's a rainbow, too, in the background.
There we go.
There's a couple of shots with they got a rainbow. I guess they had a lot of rain recently.
Yes, we do have a lot of rain. So yeah, if it's in the distance and the sun's out, you're all right. There you go. So that John Wayne is from Full Metal Jacket. Of course it is. Joker. Also films with American stars visiting London must have very eccentric British characters just to emphasize how jolly strange we all are. Yes. And then, yeah. I thought John Vernon was wearing a bowler cap then, but he's not. But he is driving a Rolls Royce, of course.
Yeah.
So, as all rich people do in Britain. Yeah. Because the same with Dempsey Makepeace, he's teamed up with she's a descendant of royalty and got a title. So, same has to be for Richard Attenborough in this. I'm not sure about that. Is Doug Hickox related to Anthony Hickox? Yes, there is. Didn't Eastwood do a film with similar elements, something called Coogan's Bluff? Yes, he did.
Where does he go? I know he leaves Arizona. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's San Francisco, or is it? No. Or is it Chicago?
Maybe it is.
It's very psychedelic, that one.
Yeah.
I think it's not as fun as this, because he doesn't actually do anything cop-wise for like the middle of the film.
Mm-hmm.
But where are we? We're sightseeing around London at the moment. I do love how empty the roads are. In 70s London. It would be a car park now if they filmed here. I would have paid good money to see Wayne versus Bazza. That would have been enough. Francis Lake, could you give him a quick ring and see what's going on? What's his number? Just how did John Wayne and Clint never team up? Yeah, and they did they not like each other? I don't know. They didn't seem to. Well, I think John Wayne was hard to get on with.
I think they were just huge stars at the time, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe maybe there wasn't a script that could contain both huge stars.
Yes. And then we got a lot of talking here. And there's the changing of the guard, of course, in the background. Not that you can see on the VHS. And I've never actually seen it myself. Just the fancy guards on horses move around. Not many people have played a cop, a cowboy, a fireman, and Genghis Khan. Exactly. Who can say that?
Yeah, it's quite a resume.
I don't know if Al Leong's played any of those, but he was Genghis Khan in Bill and Ted.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's weird seeing Attenborough not old. Yes, you've watched this or 10 Ridlington Place or something like that then.
Mm-hmm.
It's really odd to see him. Weird seeing Mel Ferrer not in trash. What sort of trash would Mel Ferrer be in?
Well, I didn't even recognize him at first when I watched it. I was like,
which one is he? Because
he's the lawyer, I believe.
I thought it was going to be someone. Because it's in it a long time. And John Wayne's landed. There you go. That's a quick flight. It's a shame I don't think they show the inside of the plane because what counted as first class back then was just a comfier version of the seats we get now.
Is there still British Airways?
And yeah, because normally it's what's the one that went Pan Am? It's usually Pan Am back then, wasn't it?
Pan Am, yeah.
Woman on PA system. This reminds me of National Lampoon's European Vacation in how it shows a quaint view of the city. Yes, this they could do with Eric Idle interacting with John Wayne. Yes, just a little comedy side bit where John Wayne bumps into someone. With Mr. James Brannigan from Chicago. Yeah, just happens to be right in front of the hitman that's come to kill him.
I wonder if they could team up. If they could have done this, John Cleese and John Wayne, because they're both tall. It could be like a buddy. It could be like a buddy cop movie or something. That would have been
because although David Attenborough, Richard Attenborough does get in another fights in the bar anyway. Gets punched by John Wayne. I love how everyone I knew as a kid loved John Wayne. I don't think anyone I knew as a kid knew John Wayne as much. Because I only watched... My dad used to watch all his westerns, of course. But I never watched those really. But then McHugh and this I used to watch, especially this one because it was in England. Oh, Seagal has played a cowboy, a film, a fireman, and very nearly starred as Genghis Khan. He's got range. So here's Judy Geeson, who holds her own against the Duke. Sir Charles, yes. Oh, he's impressed. I think my dad watched The Quiet Man more than any other human on planet Earth. There's even an Irish accent in that one.
Yeah, I don't think my dad watched many cowboy movies growing up. He was more, I guess, action or sci-fi or something like that. Not too much.
When I was a kid, when I was at school, a kid told me that John Wayne went to Spain in a chocolate aeroplane, and I believed him. Sounds plausible. John Wayne can do anything. But yeah, again, I love looking at the cars. They're all pristine, brand new ones when I'm used to seeing them as rusting hunkers, like that Ford Granada or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just got this weird shot of the hitman on the bridge now. So he knew Brannigan was there. He could have just shot him in the back of the head in the toilet.
He's just lurking about.
Yeah. Because I'm guessing there was no problem with John Wayne and Brannigan bringing a gun into the country
Oh no.
on the plane.
When John Wayne can do anything.
Yeah, John Vernon. Mel Ferrer was in Death Trap, Nightmare City, Eaten Alive. Plenty of highly enjoyable crap. Oh yes, there is a Sir Tony Robertson, isn't he now? From Time Team and Blackadder. I had to play back my rental copy 2 times just to make certain. Yes, he's the motorcycle courier that ends up in the Thames.
Mm.
And then there's was it not John Glover? Damn, I'll remember in a minute. There isn't even a joke. The best I've seen London shot is in a Bollywood film called Jab Tak Hai Jan. Okay. Look at this fancy club we got here. This is all our swimming pools look like in the UK, Mike. So if you ever wanted to know.
Well, the pools are luxurious in London.
Midnight Run 2, The Two Johns. Oh, yes. John Cleese and John Wayne handcuffed together. That's it. Sold. Write that down.
That would have been cool. Yeah.
Call Jimmy the Bet.
Been a lot of wacky hijinks, I'm sure.
Yes. Mystery solved. Anthony Hitchens was his son, apparently. Ah, thank you, Michael. Says me looking. Oh, yes. So, yes, Judy Greason is called Mrs. Thatcher, or Miss Thatcher, I think she is, before we had a Prime Minister Thatcher, but it is based, the name was taken because of Margaret Thatcher, the politician at the time. Even John Wayne didn't mind making a film with a strong female, and he's the most macho person to ever make films. Yes, he was yeah, he was.
I guess he was pretty macho until Clint Eastwood, I guess, took
Mm.
over for a while, you know,
Yeah,
through
'cause-
the 80s and stuff, you know.
Clint was a ladies' man as well.
Mhm.
But there is quite a few good quotes in this. After his not line for a start. 'Cause, yeah, in the bar fight, Brannigan says, "How's the second best navy?" And the Navy sailor says, "You should know." Yeah, this isn't Chicago, you know. That's right, Commander. You can't buy a decent burger anyplace. Last time I was here, people were getting bombed a different way. Ah, see, yeah, I always mix up McHugh with Brannigan because it is the same character, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
He is just John Wayne, but he's got a badge and a gun.
Yeah, but McHugh, he was trying to be kind of ultra cool. He's trying
Yes.
to be cool, and it didn't.
It
really-
definitely was.
it didn't
Trying to
really
be
fall.
Dirty Harry with a mix of Bullet.
Yeah, yeah.
But this one, I have no idea. He's just been John Wayne in touring London.
Yeah.
They just set up secret cameras everywhere. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I missed that. I honestly prefer the American stuff to the UK stuff. It's like second nature to me. Well, apparently a lot of Americans like this one because of showing London, and they always like London and royalty and people with titles.
Mm-mm-mm.
I think John Wayne is the only man who I can remember who probably call women dames.
Dames.
Well, if he's in London, a lot of them would be dames.
Mhm.
Two cracking film scores for both John Wayne films. McHugh and Brannigan. If I were to choose out of the two, Elmer Bernstein would be the winner. His McHugh score is terrific.
Mhm. It's pretty
Yeah,
funky.
Yeah, this one's got a good one too, but unfortunately, it's not playing right now.
Yeah, that was McHugh's pretty kind of a funky score.
Yeah. Who's it? It's if I get rid of that. It says Dominic Frontier. One of my favorite John Wayne quotes is when someone says, you haven't got real hair, and he just says, "It's real, it's just not mine." Does John Vernon have his hot tub in this one like he does in Chained Heat? No, but he's having a rub down with a soapy brush right now, so
It's like what the? It's getting all lathered up. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. It helps them put him in the small box they've got. I don't know. That's about it.
Yeah,
But
and all slippery and stuff.
yeah, but then they've got to pick him up. So it's just if I drop him.
Yeah, one of those hooligan guys. He looks familiar from another.
Yes,
movie.
I was doing that the same when I watched this. I thought, who is that?
Yeah.
Trouble is, I don't think you see his name, so it's hard to find him in the casting list. But I guess you can work it out from where he appears. Brian Glover is Jimmy the Bet. So it's before that. Leslie Ann Down is Luana, so it might be the prostitute. Damn, no, it's not in that sort of order. And of course, the pictures they use are like crazy ones. Like there's 100 people called Men in Pub or Man in Pub.
Yeah.
Although this is Nigel Planer for the young ones is in the pub apparently.
Oh.
Uncredited because they're just in the background. But yeah, it doesn't say. Oh, Gentlemen's Club members. Oh, that's club members. That's no use.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Here's talking of Americans in the UK. We've got Rob from Exploitation Reviews. He's in the country right now. And he had Indian food for dinner. And it rolled. There you go. He's doing all the local customs. Well, welcome, Rob. So, yeah, what's it like? Although you're only an hour earlier than his normal hometown. Got Mr. Dan and Horror. Hey, he just saw this for the first time recently. What did you think,
Mr.
Dan? With green being my favorite color, McHugh is amazing. Everything is green.
Yeah. Yeah, it's car and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and this one it's more brown with some blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what's this? This is Trafalgar Square. So we're doing all the famous sites in this. They must have. I think the only person that gets to do these things now in central London is Tom Cruise, which he did with them. That alien time travel film he did filmed in there. But
I thought that was a complimentary thing for Americans. If they came to London, they were given a tour free of charge.
She probably did take the long way around.
To show the hospitality.
But we will get to Piccadilly Circus, which is used in the big American Werewolf in London.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one thing we excel at in Britain, is food from other countries, yes. But do have some fish and chips if you can get it. But yes, Indian, Chinese, even doing some Mexican now these days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got to wear the tie in the club. And McHugh, and McHugh came out the year I was born, so it was icing on the cake. Well, speaking of which, this was. I don't know what it was with the 70s, because in the 70s we seemed to get films close together with the US, but then in the 80s there was big gaps. So I don't know what changed. But this one, March 26, 1975 in the US. And June 12th, 1975 in the UK. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, McHugh was what, 74?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in 76. So,
and you didn't watch it?
I missed it. Yeah, for many years.
Douglas Hickok's work is a model of efficiency and gains by some excellent use of London locations, not just the usual tourist spots that get my vote. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, well, if you try and work out, apparently if you watch them drive around, their locations make no sense in the actual geography of London, but yeah, you still get to see the sites.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, this club they're filming at is not usually have cameras in, but because Richard Attenborough is it? Richard Attenborough is a member. They were allowed to do it.
Was
But
it
yes,
like a social club or something?
yeah, a men's only club.
Yeah.
But you can't have those these days. But yes, I should have had a Boilermaker, but I didn't get any beer in for this. But I got some Jack and a Coke instead. So
Yeah, I'm just drinking water myself.
what would the Duke say? Well, I guess it's not 5 o'clock there yet, so I have cocktails later.
Yeah, it's 4:30 here.
Oh, one of my favorite documentaries in the UK is called Mongrel Nation. It's basically, it said almost everything we do is from somewhere else. Well, yes. Same with Americans and their pizza and pasta. They're all Italians, aren't they? Nothing says English food more than a curry. Yes. You are quite... got plenty of options if you go to London. Well, any town, city, or anything, you can get a curry. But yeah, there are plenty of streets with many, many curry houses on. I'm sure they're all great if they're all in competition.
I think I could actually get some too.
There you go.
Down the road from, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I don't like it too spicy myself, so I have a fairly mild one. Yes, this was great fun, and it has a great supporting cast. Yes, that's very true.
Yeah.
On about his gun, because somehow Attenborough knew what it was without just seeing it there. Just realized when I put my cup down, it's on a John Wayne coaster. Nice. What the disrespect. Yes, London always looks so much more appealing in old movies than it does in reality now. Yeah. Because was it the last time we went to Piccadilly Circus and Leicester Square and all these places. I'll see it later, and every other shop is a sweet shop, American sweet shop. So you can get your Pop Tarts, you get your Jolly Ranchers, and all the drinks you can get, Hershey's bars, and but yeah, people reckon that it's a money laundering situation because they're never that busy and they're never that popular. So they're just every other door shop. Because all the malls have closed now.
Yeah.
Oh, Wayne was in The Great Train Robbers with Anne Margaret and the great Rod Taylor, worthy and underrated action western. Yeah, that one always throws me because Sean Connery's in the first Great Train Robbery, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen the Duke one.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yes, Mr. Larkin has been kidnapped. Dishes clattering. It does seem odd that I guess he does say that in America, if you came to collect someone, we'd have them waiting in a jail cell ready to go for you. But they're just monitoring John Vernon's character in this one. See you next Wednesday. Is that still showing? It's probably still showing in Piccadilly Circus.
You got
Good call, Michael. That said most things look better shot on film with Hollywood cameras. Oh,
a Jaguar.
Yeah, I was going to say, what? It's a Jaguar, isn't it? Yeah. I was trying to work out the shape. I thought, Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, like Kevin Costner turning up in Dover and walking to Nottingham in a half a day when it would have taken him a week. At least.
Private tuition in French, eh?
What happens if someone actually goes in there for French tuition?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out which cast member from Brannigan is going to make a surprise appearance on this stream later. I didn't actually check, so don't expect any guest stars tonight. I just assumed that no one was no longer with us.
Yeah.
Oh, Judy is with us.
Nope.
Oh, she's in Tussauds. Oh, she's in 10 Rillington Place with Attenborough. She's in Lords of Salem. 31. Looks like I dropped the ball on this one. Uh-oh. Now, is that Who do we say? Not Anne the other one.
Yeah. What's her name?
Leslie Ann Down.
Yeah. Leslie. Yeah.
I'm assuming so. It's the only other
I don't know.
actress.
Is that Leslie on down?
I don't know. I don't know if she's.
No, I don't think that's her. No.
Oh, Richard Attenborough made a great horror film with Anne Margaret called Magic.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Which one's that?
That's one with the talking ventriloquist.
Yeah, it was Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I didn't even notice Attenborough did it. But yeah, that was great. That's a great one. Doctor Impossible, something there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd seen it before, but I hadn't got it on DVD. Oh, Uh-oh, this is where it turns dark. Now we know he's a baddie.
Mm-hmm.
While speaking of London film, I recommend the James Mason film, The London Nobody Knows. He walks around places in London that are about to be redeveloped. It's a real time capsule, you know. Talk about not drinking watching this. I honestly feel this. I think this is the first time I've watched this sober for about 25 years. Definitely can be enjoyed more with a beer.
I can't remember if there's nudity in this part.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I'll just do this.
Missed a trick there. Oh, the old credit cards there. You are what you are paid to do. Yeah, I did think I did not even consider looking anyone up for this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Judy is on Instagram. I guess she is quite young in this, so yeah, she's not on Instagram either. So yeah, it's only her manager. Hey, the professor's here. Greetings and salutations, Professor.
Hello, Professor.
And good evening. Yes, the murder rate in your show. Yes, the murder rate was quite high in America. The UA board of executives must have been pissed that Brannigan didn't fully succeed at the box office. You can feel the tide turning against Wayne shortly after this film. The Tarantino, yes, I forgot to mention. Yes, thank you, Dr. Possible. Tarantino loves this film. And who did Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead? Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
There's an actor in this that's in Shaun of the Dead. Does anyone know who it is?
Oh, is it the father?
Nope. Yeah, I would have put money on Bill Nye, actually.
Yeah. Who was it? His stepdad. But that's who I was thinking about. But I don't think
yeah. Nigel Plain might pop in. Shot myself in the foot with these guest stars. People's going to expect it on every stream now. That was okay, but everyone knows the Duke's best performance was in The Conqueror. He played Genghis Khan because of reasons. And yes, unfortunately, that's a bad film. His performance as a blacked up Genghis Khan or Asian rated, but yeah, unfortunately, they filmed on a land that was used for radiation testing and nuclear weapons and stuff, and a lot of people from the film died of cancer, unfortunately, and I think Duke was one of them.
Yeah. I've never seen that one either. I've always.
No, I have seen the Green Berets, which where he won the Vietnam War.
Yeah, I think he also directed that.
Makes a lot of sense. Oh, Tarantino likes Indy 4. Oh, he almost went up a level for me, just a little bit, but yeah, now he's gone down again.
Indy 4, good.
Yes. Tarantino has some taste. Tony Robertson would likely say yes to an interview. I don't know. When I ask him, do you remember that scene in Brannigan where you got thrown into the Thames?
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's only Blackadder I know him from. The Conqueror famously had behind-the-scenes photos of Wayne and his son admiring the Geiger counter when the needle goes through the roof. Crazy. Have you ever seen Hickey and Boggs? Oh,
I've
Mike,
seen-
that's you.
Oh, if it's me, no, I've never seen it.
No, don't know that one. Oh, is it York Mansions? Somehow he's got. I don't know why they don't. He's not in a hotel, but they've got him a nice flat. You know, he's supposed to be picking people up. I love how they have a car phone in this, and everyone is like, "Yeah, that's normal." Well, was it a car phone or was it just a fancy CB radio? Oh, there he goes. So there's the hitman again.
He wears his sunglasses at night.
Yeah, he's so cool. I don't know if he's supposed to be like the Jackal or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he was in Maid Marian and the Merry Men too. That's right. Yes, Green Berets was famously panned. Yes, it was.
It's not that great. I don't think.
Yeah, it's a. It's one of the
It's
modern.
kind of cringy, a little
Yeah.
cringy. Yeah.
I think the modern Green Berets like to watch it and take the piss out of it.
Yeah.
That is true. Hickey and Bog sounds like it could be from Carry On at your convenience. Oh yeah, and then this is the car revving. It seems to be the only car with a big engine in London. So he notices it when it's around. Oh, and here we go. He's on the booze.
Yeah, he's just now getting to his hotel, isn't he?
Yeah, because it's not really. It doesn't seem to be a hotel. It seems to be more like someone's flat.
Oh yeah.
I guess they needed it to be a flat so they could blow it up later.
Uh-huh.
And then we get the House of Parliament and the tugboats carrying the stuff. Got all the views of London in this one. I think we've got Big Ben. We've done Trafalgar Square. We got Piccadilly Circus coming up, and all the places that exploitation reviews would be visiting
We
this
don't
week.
have the big Ferris wheel yet, though.
Oh no, that's a good point. That was late 90s, the London Eye, in time for the Millennium, I think. Yeah, we got the Millennium Dome, which was only supposed to be there for 3 years or something. You know, it took that long to build the bastard. Ooh, matron. I thought it was funny that an area manager found out I was a film fan and asked me what my favorite director. And I said, "You're the first film I know that didn't say Tarantino." Yeah, Tarantino would be very low on my list. Reel to reel. Now it's yes, a reel to reel tape recorder. Now you know it's an old movie, or they're going to be fighting off some demons, possessed people in a minute.
Yeah. Richard Attenborough is always really cool, especially in war movies and stuff. He's always good.
Well, yes, he was actor, director.
Yeah.
Had a wee flea circus. Mob money squeezed out of hookers and skimmed off casinos. Yeah, we're 40 minutes in and and nothing's really happened.
Yeah. It's like I don't even know. I forgot the plot. Like, why did he go? Why did he go there again?
Yeah,
I've been like stuck on the just sightseeing stuff. You know, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I've been distracted by that more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Then that's Piccadilly, isn't it?
There it is. Yeah, that's Piccadilly Circus with a big Coke sign, and the cinema there is showing not the Sting. Yeah, the Sting, which was out in '74, I believe, so when this was filmed. We got all these lovely, shiny new cars that people will pay good money for.
Does London still have the double-decker buses?
Yeah, they can't get rid of them because they're such a icon. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, though.
the red post box. Now, this Speed ripped this idea off, didn't they? Where he comes up from under the post box.
Yeah.
While all the police are watching the post box, he's drilled up underneath it and taken it out.
Yeah. That's a pretty good shot there.
Yeah. And did they get people's consent to be filmed? So yeah, a lot of this is all different now. Let's zoom out. It's just the place on the right, like Skull Lager, I don't think it exists anymore. Cinzano Bianco, I don't think people drink much that anymore. So you got this is Piccadilly Circus, and then just to the right is Leicester Square, which has all the big cinemas. Then behind the building is where Soho was, where all the hookers and porn places are. And then just to the left is Shaftesbury Avenue, which is where all the theatre is. No. I'm being way behind. There you go. There's a bridge. One of the many bridges. I have no idea which one it is. Because Tower Bridge features later. There's Big Ben. Yeah, there's Buckingham Palace. Yeah, there it is. That hasn't changed in 50 years.
There's the Queen waving. Hello.
Where's John Wayne? Invite him for tea.
Where is he?
I'm guessing he probably must have been to a premiere in the UK and met the Queen.
I'm sure. Yeah. You would think. Yeah.
Yeah. Walter Hill tossed up a fairly okay script for Hickey and Boggs, but it's not Lethal Weapon. No Lethal Weapon, sorry. Walter Hill, a good track record. Didn't make many duffers. No, he did quite well, didn't he? He's mostly a producer now, isn't he? Because he still produces it. He produced the first Alien film, and his name's on all the others since. And excuse to mention it, but I can't get over. I still can't get over. I met one of John Wayne's relatives once. Was it his son from Sinbad? We're back in Piccadilly Circus. Yeah, we're doing loops now. It's probably the same. That's where I used to go to the shop. There used to be like a HMV, which is a physical media shop, to buy tapes and VHS tapes, a massive one, and Tower Records was there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
When you see people in an office sitting at a desk that doesn't have a computer, just some paper files, it makes you wonder what they did all day long at that desk once they'd read or written letters. Yeah. No internet to play on.
Yeah.
No phone to message people. All right, so here we go. Some hippies and some punks. Young Atma looks like a truancy guy from Clockwork Orange who slams Alex in the nuts. The funny thing is, Hickey and Boggs came out the same month on Warner Home Video retail in the UK as Brannigan.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, sounds interesting. Skull, yes, exactly. Michael Myers knows a good beer when he sees one. What else? Oh, yeah. I miss the All-Star Piccadilly advertising. Yes, the new fancy LED screens are not the same now. Because, yeah, they used to have this big cola advert that lit up at night.
Oh, yeah, Hickey and Boggs has Bill Cosby in it. Didn't know that.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
He who shall not be named. Oh, it must be London. There's a protest going on. Although it's a peaceful protest. It's not modern London. I must admit, I like movies that have panoramic shot of the city's streets. Yes, it's a neat time capsule of how things look back in the day. Yes. It's like they got tax badges on the cars back then. This one says May 1974 is up.
Yeah, we had those in the States for a while.
Ah.
Now it's on our license plates.
Oh, okay, because it's all just online now, so they don't have to have a physical look at your car to see if your badge is there. Because it's like the old days, you used to have put notes on the window saying check is in the post or tax has gone its way or something. Because you used to pay by check back then. Didn't have direct debits running, so. And then you had to wait a week for the bastard to clear before you got your money. Tommy Morrison was the one I met. Hang on, is that the boxer?
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Was that? Who would have thought John Wayne films have aged better than Bill Cosby? Yes. As much as John Wayne pissed off a lot of people and was pissed off by a lot of people, he did do a lot of problematic things back in the day.
Yeah.
All right, job completed. Let's go. It's all these people standing around, obviously looking at the film set, but because this is the main tourist part, they just look like tourists.
They go. We need a car chase or something by this point to kind of liven it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yep, it's the 70s. He's not wearing a seatbelt. Knew I recognized James Booth. He was the baddie in lots of 80s B movies like Pray for Death with Shokashugi. Yeah, it's one of those people, is he? Good evening, Double A. Welcome. That's the point. I miss films where the character writes someone a check his payment and the other person says it better not bounce. Yeah, you're trusting selling something and they have to wait.
With their rubber checks.
You could have to wait 5 to 7 days before it cleared and then you could sell the thing. Kids today don't know they're born. With their instant payments. Guess Cosby aged poorly because of all them pudding pops.
Yeah.
See, the only thing I knew Cosby Show was the Cosby for was the Cosby Show, and then I guess Leonard Part 6 was advertised a lot.
Yeah, that was like notoriously a bomb in the States.
Yeah, and Ghost Dad, but those are the only two things I know him from back in the 80s, and I never liked the Cosby Show. It's too nice. That's why I watched Married with Children instead.
Yeah, it's more realistic to a certain point.
Oh yes, John Wayne's real name is Marion Morrison. That's it, isn't it? And Tommy Morrison was his great grandson or something like that. There you go.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, because it's in Cobra, isn't it? It says his name's Marion, and it based that joke on John Wayne. Booth was in the thriller with Joan Collins, which I like, called Revenge, another film that barely gets mentioned, but it's worth watching. Yeah, so whenever I think of Joan Collins, I think of the stud or the bitch she did in the 70s.
Yeah, or was it Dynasty?
Dynasty, she's most famous for on TV, wasn't it? That's how Americans, kids
that's
today.
What I always think of her. Yeah.
Oh yeah, as I mentioned the poster, I got some posters. So let's have a look. I got some of them I brought down here. So,
oh yeah.
I got The Watcher with Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
Well. Oh. A load of Harry Potter and the correct title, Philosopher's Stone. I got a Bond one. The World Is Not Enough. Oh, I got two of those. The trouble is, cinemas used to just leave piles of them on the tables in the box office. I used to just grab a handful. So, who remembers American Beauty?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, hang on. A Sam Raimi film, For the Love of the Game. Was that Kevin Costner's fourth or fifth baseball film?
Yeah, he was getting pretty good at that, wasn't he?
Oh, Serendipity. Christmas Carol with Simon Callow, and Kate Winslet, and Nicolas Cage. That's going to be worth something, surely. One more. Oh, maybe. We've got Sinbad, Legend of the Seas. This one's got puzzles on the back. And
Oh wow.
Got a few of these. A big Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Massive ton of Love Actually ones. But yeah, 4 bags of these bloody things are getting in the way up in the loft of my VHS. Yes, I tried to describe a postal order to someone the other day, and they just didn't get what the point of it was. Yes, I could never work it out because you go to the post office, you say, "Can I have £5 worth of postal orders?" And I give you £5 of this piece of paper that you can pay into your bank, which is just like a check, I think it just clears instantly. But then if you wanted to odd amount, like £5.20, you get this postal order, and then they put a 20p stamp on it to make it of value. Very weird stuff. Yes, mail order stuff used to take checks or postal orders. If you wanted it quick, you could pop a postal order in it. But yeah.
I guess that's similar to like a money order or something here, Like...
But then if you watch, was it Catch Me If You Can, and when he's faking checks, all you get, they were so basic back in the day that he could easily fake them.
Yeah.
And you can see why. Yeah, and I use them all the time for mail order, cutting out the little mail order coupon from magazines to send one for with posts, P&P, and a self-addressed envelope. Yes, if you want to get your porn, you have to post away for it.
Yeah, I remember doing like fan clubs or something.
Fan clubs, yeah, that's
like
one.
A music group or something.
Yeah, I was a member of. Oh, there's Tony Robertson. So Sir Tony Robertson knows his now. So he's got the note and £1 just to throw this bag in the river. Yeah, the Hell Christmas Carol with Nicolas Cage. I don't remember that one. Is it live action or a cartoon? It is a cartoon, I believe, or animated, I should say. But yeah, this is Tony Robinson, Blackadder, and he's Baldrick. So yeah, it looks like he chucks him in. I don't know when he gets him. I'll look at any good ones in here. I've got a Ghost World one. That's a good film.
Oh, yeah, Ghost World, yeah. Wow.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, screams. Who isn't a good old disaster film? The Core.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I dropped phone. Yeah, can you swim? Yeah, go and get the bag. There's one. A lot of frailty posters. So yeah, and in the bag is newspaper. Who knows what a newspaper is? Honestly, think the hardest thing. Oh, yes, hardest thing to describe to anyone who hasn't seen it is the TV show Rainbow. Yes, because Zippy from Rainbow will be the puppet master will be interviewed. Is it next week? Only the British young old people will know that one. Yes. Oh, didn't Robert the Cyclist do exactly the same story with All Through the House? Ah, yes. Sorry, I missed that message, didn't you? Joan Collins is Tales from the Crypt, the original Tales from the Crypt film from the 70s. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Psycho Santa Claus movie that was remade as the first episode of the Tales of the Crypt TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. He just pulls the plug out and all the people's post goes down the drains. And he doesn't care. Yes, Aaron Eckhart. What happened to him? Yeah, he's doing so well after The Dark Knight, and then he did. What was it, that Frankenstein superhero film?
Yeah. He was the Punisher too, wasn't he?
No.
One of the Marvel Punisher.
That was,
or was that somebody?
That's
that?
Someone I'm drawing a blank on.
Yeah,
another blue-haired, blonde-haired guy. Shit, didn't know that existed. Guess it has to go on the Nick Cage hunt list now because I'm working on getting all his films, and Jesus, it's nearly impossible. He makes so many. Yeah, in the last 20 years, he's been knocking them out.
Yeah, he stays very busy.
Yes, I know he was paying off one of his castles or something before, wasn't he? The tax or something. He bought a lot of stuff, like a dinosaur head for millions of pounds or something, didn't he?
Yeah. I wonder if that movie Rust will ever come out. That Alec Baldwin was,
Oh yes,
the person.
now
I
he's
wonder
been
if that will ever
cleared.
come
I guess
out.
he's. I don't
Yeah,
think they've finished it, did they? So it's probably just one of those things that'll never come out.
I don't know. I wonder.
A newspaper is one of the things that they wrap chips in. Well, they don't even wrap chips in them anymore, do they? Newspapers. It has to be greaseproof paper and all sorts of. Can't have.
Biodegradable paper.
Yeah, can't just have ink running into your chips these days.
Yeah.
I watched Aaron Eckhart the other day in a dog cop called Muzzle. What? He hasn't stooped that low to do a dog movie, has he?
Yeah, I think he did that one.
Oh, I'm 50. And I honestly don't ever remember them wrapping chips directly in newspaper. Oh dear. I certainly did where I went. Dog cop film, yes. Right, so then where are we? Oh, we're not even at the hour mark, but we're just about halfway through. And then the Duke has just returned home and there's something slippery on the door handle. Luckily, he's a good cop and he knows.
He played a prank on him.
Who's greased the door handle? Someone with fish and chip fingers. Oh, here's the one. The Insider.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Michael Manfield. Oh, this was supposed to be a big film at the time. The Interpreter with Nicole Kidman and Sean Penn. But it bombed hard. Here we go. I got about 50 of these Bad Boys 2 ones.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen the new one yet.
That's pretty good. I enjoyed that. It was good fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. A ton of these Resident Evil ones in portrait. But we'll go through those another day.
Yeah, they made a bunch of those too.
Weirdest Nick Cage film I ever saw was, I think it was called Time to Kill. He played a Foreign Legion soldier. It wasn't very good. But he was good in it, I must say. Probably. There we go. Both barrels. I haven't seen HBO Tales in a very long time. I keep meaning to watch it every October, the full list, but I never got around it. Yes, I enjoyed all the series, both the portmanteau horrors and the episodic horror TV series. Yes, they were good.
Oh, Tales from the Crypt?
I know Creepshow tried to bring those back, but it's a varied success. Laser Quest. Right. So now, and then maybe Lethal Weapon 2 stole this idea. Because I don't think he ever mentions why he thinks there's a bomb on the toilet. He just goes to flush and thinks, hang on. Ooh. Didn't know I had this one. The original Anchorman.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Less said about Anchorman 2, by the way. But yeah, and then he could get the bomb squad in, or he could just set the bomb off.
Yeah.
And just blow a hole in the window.
It's like if the shotgun didn't stop you, the toilet will.
I'm guessing that is the theory behind it.
Yeah.
When he could have just put a bomb in the whole place and then just wait for him to go in there.
So
or just knock on the door and shoot him in the face. And then we got the line. Yep. Larkin paid 25 grand to get me a new view. Oh, that view. I'm not sure what that... I've never seen that monument.
Yeah. Was that a water fountain?
Yeah, I thought it was, but I was looking closer. It's not. It's just some steps that go up to it. All been fingerprinted, Gav. Did you pick up the London Network television release of Tales of Unease? Ooh. But that's for Ian. I don't remember that one. Mike, have you ever heard of a TV show called The Sweeney?
The Sweeney? No.
Yeah. It's a cop show British cop show from the 70s that was It was like really violent for the time. People were,
Oh yeah.
but watching it by today's standards, it's not.
Yeah. I bet
But it
there's
was like
like
a
tons of shows from the 70s, like in Britain, that, have never come out on video or nobody remembers much of or
yeah.
something,
They remade it about 10 years ago, but it wasn't good.
Mm.
But it's Cockney rhyming slang. It's like they're a special police force called the Flying Squad,
Mhm.
which rhymes with Sweeney Todd, of course. So they're called the Sweeney. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
I gotcha. Yeah, very clever.
I was just seeing if it's free on YouTube. Because if you like this, it's that. Just it's like this, but without Americans in it.
Mhm.
I haven't heard that one, Doctor. Is it good? It's a shame network went under. Yes, I need to snap up some of their catalogue before they disappear forever. Oh, there we go. So where are we? We're in a restaurant.
Yeah, they're having some.
Must be starting with a prawn cocktail or an orange juice. Yeah, the scene feels familiar. Yes, toilet you're blowing up. That's the thing. John Wayne was born in 1907.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I guess. Did he make it to the 80s?
No, I believe he died in, what was it, 79 or something?
I was
78?
I was trying to think if it was 79. May 26th he was born, died June 11th. Known for westerns. Yeah, his Brannigan was 75. His last film was The Shootist in 76 and Rooster Cogburn in 75.
Yeah. Yeah, The Shootist was a good one. I think it's a lot better than this one. But at least that one went out. We went out with a good
Yeah, luckily.
Western.
Mm. So yeah, we're sitting down and she's falling for his charms.
Yeah, I think Mr. Dan said he knows what the Sweeney is in Sweeney 2.
Yes, so if you can find them streaming for free that way. There's 2 movies and it's a TV series that we had throughout 3 seasons, or short seasons compared to American season, but if a good cop thriller of the 70s. The 2 films are anyway. I got Dan. Yeah, there you go. He's got the movie versions of the series, or the other way around. Yeah, I can't remember. I think the films came after the series or during the series. But all you need to know is the old. Well, I say old. He was in his 30s then. The Inspector Morse actor, John Thor, and then Dennis Waterman as his sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
Savoy loves a prawn cocktail. I don't like prawns or fish. Cod is about the only fish I can eat.
Prawn.
But that was a staple of 70s restaurants, prawn cocktails, for starters. I think he died in the 70s, but I think he mentioned his death in Donnie Brasco, does it? Brannigan is a pretty solid movie. I mean, it's exactly what it says it is. It's exactly, John Wayne takes on the London crooks, Chicago style.
Yeah.
Which is, pretty much it.
Oh yeah, he's over there because of the gangster John Vernon. Yeah, that's why he's trying to.
Yeah, he's trying to extradite him, but then he's been kidnapped when he gets here.
Yeah, it's too slippery.
Yeah, the Sweeney movie is quite violent, bloody, because it's all like, because I think they've got guns. I can't remember now, the Sweeney ones, because they're special. Because all they're violent criminals of shooters. I do think of Brannigan when I think of Futurama, Zap Brannigan, It does seem a little bit John Wayne. Is that Brannigan?
Yeah, it looks interesting. I just looked that up. The Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Yeah, if you want to see 70s London, but it's a lot more. Well, I guess like the second, the last third of this, action packed with the car chases around the London streets and stuff, and gunfights and fighting in the pub. Because we haven't even got to the pub scene yet. We're over an hour in. Yeah, that is true. Fingers crossed, Dr. Sir. I mean, yes, there's so many TV shows I didn't even know existed in the 60s and 80s that definitely need preserving.
Yeah, didn't the BBC used to like erase a lot of stuff?
Yes,
Like,
they ran out of tapes or something. They just write over it.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Yes, like they're recreating Doctor Who's with animation because they've only got the audio files.
Yeah.
You got Paul Giamatti in Big Fat Liar.
Remember that title? Yeah.
That's got what's it? Malcolm in the Middle in. Ooh, The Ring. Got some horror posters. Yeah, that's The Ring, American version. Oh, there we go. Terminator 3.
Rise of the Machine.
People complained about that, and then we had Dark Fate. Oh, that's where it is. I thought I'd lost this. This is not for sale. The original Exorcist VHS
Oh wow,
release poster.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I pulled it out for my one of my live streams, and I never put it back, and then I've lost it. And now I found it.
Yeah, that's
back
cool.
in the pool. Oh, that's a map. Angelina Jolie. Tomb Raider. Ah, here we go. Here's who did I say this was?
Oh,
No. He was he's a British wrestler from the 70s. He's in this, and once I tell you his name, he's also in American Werewolf in London. He's in the pub at the beginning. And then he's the one that mentions the Alamo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Brian Glover, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
He was in Alien 3 as well.
Okay, yeah, yeah. You got one of those faces you recognize, but you just don't remember his name or something.
No, I can never remember. I know it's Glover, but I can't. I always call him John Glover, but that's another actor.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Dan got them in the Kino sale last time. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's probably best that you either get them cheap or watch them on a streaming.
Mm-hmm.
You might not enjoy them. Oh, there's some great London location scenes in the film version of George and Mildred. Because, George and Mildred, what's it? Man About the House, I think was the original one, which was then Three's Company in America. Then George and Mildred was a spin-off of Man About the House, about the people that rented the flat out to the guy down upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what the spin-off to Three's Company was.
Oh, spin-off. There was like the Ropers.
That's it, the Ropers.
Yeah.
So George and Mildred were called the Roper, I think. So that might be why the spin-off is called the Ropers.
Yeah, I don't think the Ropers lasted very long though. It was short-lived.
Yeah. Well, George and Mildred did quite well over here. It's like one of those that had a film out in the cinema based on the TV show. All right, here we go. We're going in the pub. Oh, Karen Manuel. That was a bad film. I don't remember much of London in that. Ah, yes, there you go. 74 as well. If the Sweeney 2 was the film just ends abruptly, I think they had a faulty tape. So now here we go. Let me see if I can see Nigel Planer now. Ooh, I've gone too far. So a lot of British actors. So the person in this that's in Shaun of the Dead he gets thrown into the jukebox in this one, and of course he's the one that gets his head smashed into the jukebox when he becomes a zombie in Shaun of the Dead.
Oh wow. I never knew that because I never saw this.
I never knew this until I saw the the trivia in IMDb.
Yeah, that's some good trivia there.
I think they're drinking Guinness now. I'd like a few words with you. Let's step outside. Scotland Yard, can't you smell it? Is it? This is strictly police business.
Oh,
Spills his beer on him. Now it's a fight. And here we go. Everyone's spilling pints and setting off.
Yeah, it's pretty,
Yep. Men punching face. Yeah. Who had that on the bingo card?
Yeah. That was pretty cramped up. Situation.
Right, where's the guy? Yeah, got woman smoking a fag while playing the piano. And the woman behind the bar grabbing all the expensive drinks so they don't get damaged. And then every time someone hits the jukebox, it plays a different song. Let the sun shine in. Right, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Back punch, front punch. The old rub the nose, boxer style. Man falls. Yeah, so people are dying here, I think. He fell off on the top floor onto the bar. Big-breasted barmaids. Punched in the gut that does nothing. Ah, there he is. So he's on the VHS. So it's ahead of me. He's the one. Oh, person hit with a chair, but it wasn't by John Wayne. Yeah, it's the guy there wrestling with Richard Attenborough. I'm sorry, lady. If I were you, I'd.
He knows how to wreck a bar, John Wayne does. Or a saloon or pub.
Yeah. It's. I guess they put it in as a joke because it's certainly people sliding down the bar and.
Yeah.
Oh, Duke got punched. Then punches back. And someone's come through the window from the outside this time. Normally, they throw them out through the window. No. Oh, it's even got saloon doors.
Yeah. Got our pigeon.
Yeah, the Yang's got our pigeon. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Terminator 3, boo. Brian Glover from Alien 3 and Kes, that's him. I remember him from Kes. Yeah, he's a bastard in that. Not Big Daddy, yes. Other British wrestlers. That's Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks, the only wrestlers I know. Funny thing, we had free dental care for years and some of the worst teeth. Yeah, I've never realised that because certainly not free anymore. Oh, we're still in the bar fight here. I thought it'd finished. I must have missed the guy going into the... Oh, and the policeman's just punching the bowler head. Hang on, 9p for a pound of butter. That's bargain. Yes, he was the gas man episode. Oh, Mr. Rottweiler, that's him. Gas man. If I ever make a movie, it's got to have a pub fight in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go. William Friedkin's ex-wife is Leslie Ann Down. I wonder how many altercations they had in married life. Friedkin wasn't the easiest to live with. I'd imagine not.
Cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs. All-star cast. Jeff Goldblum. Got a water damage on the ones on the back. Who remembers the Coen brothers Intolerable Cruelty with these two, George Clooney and well, they're all water damaged.
Yeah, I remember the movie, but I didn't know they did that. The Coen brothers
Ah.
did it though.
More interpreters. Here we go. There's a good one. Collateral.
Yeah. That's a pretty good movie.
Yeah. So I need to sort through them because they're all split up. I need to sort them into piles, like the Eddie Murphy comedy with Martin Lawrence.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen that one.
It's not as funny as it should be with those two because it's more of a serious prison film.
Yeah.
Oh. Alfie remake. Here we go. First Transformers films. Oh, it's 2007 I got this from. Bloody hell. Didn't realise that late. Definitely know it's an old film now. All the pubs would have been boarded up for sale. That is true. When we moved to our village in 1979, it had 2 pubs. And then a few years later, they'd all closed. Both of them had closed down. And the pub here was meant to be the Lamb Tavern in Leadenhall Market. It was always exciting to me watching this. I used to work over the road from there. It was my local pub. Oh, there you go. Nice. Because, yes, they showed. That's true, I believe.
Yeah, part 5.
Yeah. Were they married or were they just dating? But yeah, she was in there. The Duke box. Well done.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. A moment of silence for all that poor booze that got wasted that scene. Yeah, why did they beat up the posh bloke, especially when the policeman hit him when he came back in?
Yeah.
I did not know there were 3 Cats and Dogs films. I knew there was a sequel. I'm not sure being proud of that is a good thing.
Cats and Dogs, yeah.
Yes, the posters do sound crinkly, yes. They are 25 years old, some of them. And have been on many journeys. That's why I'll be giving them away. More the same. Oh, sweet. Right, where is this film going? Because it's not an all-action fest at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, the dog's out.
Get off, you stupid-looking mutt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another Jag. Oh, here we go. Please, son, follow that car. I'm not sure that works in the UK, even by right-hand drive.
Yeah, he got in there just for him to drive, and he was like,
Yeah. This is some great stunt work in this, because these cars do not handle the road. It's a Ford Capri, which is a car I wouldn't mind having. Typical. You're not supposed to go beyond 4,000 revs, and it doesn't even look that speeded up. It's just like they're going very fast to London.
Yeah, I would say it doesn't handle that well, but yeah.
Unless you've got a good driver.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's an expert driver in this British car that's left-hand, right-hand drive, but the gear's on the wrong side. And
yeah, that would.
Luckily, the roads are empty.
For a minute.
So, any music? Where's my mouse? Oh. Now it's funky.
Yeah, some funky
No, neither of them wearing seatbelts. That's the first thing I'd be working on. Oh, here's Tower Bridge. So yes, who had that on their landmark bingo? I feel sick. Not in here.
London Bridge.
Ah, she's Tower Bridge.
Or Tower Bridge, okay.
That's the thing Americans don't get.
Oh yeah, we call it London Bridge, but it's really Tower Bridge.
Yeah, this is why the American that bought London Bridge thought, where the fuck are the two towers?
Oh yeah. Yeah, didn't he buy it and put it in Arizona or something?
That's
like
it,
that?
yes. And then David Hasselhoff fought Jack the Ripper's ghost on it. But yes, it is a tourist attraction. I think it's listed, but it is just a flat bridge. But it's called London Bridge, and then oh nuts! That's a hell of a jump to do. That car is not surviving that. But
yeah,
there is no way they'd do that today. Then he crashes it into what is it, a setup ramp onto a skip. And the bad guy gets away. For some reason, the door falls off.
Yeah. Well, he was like 6 foot something, wasn't he? John Wayne.
Yeah, he
So
wasn't
was,
sure,
like,
was he?
Squeezed in that little car.
So 27 stunt people on this. Let's have a look. Alf Joint, he sounds familiar. But I doubt any of them are with us anymore. You can tell posters were struggling between lockdowns. The print of Cats and Dogs 3 I saw at Warner said Warner Home Entertainment. Oh, Home Entertainment. Bloody hell. Yeah. I took the subtext of the man in the bottle hat and punched in the face as the US filmmaker saying, "You Brits, you're so goddamn pompous. You deserve a punch in the face." Yes, had to have a bowler hat man in it, didn't it? So that's definitely British. John Wayne borrowing the capris, one of my and Dad's favorite scenes in the movie. Yeah, it's certainly a good one. Starts off a great chase.
Mm-hmm.
He does look like Steve. He did look like Steve's rail back there, the passenger. Yeah, if Tom Cruise wanted to do that stunt, they would let him. Yeah, that's the only person that could get it done these days. Maybe Spielberg.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's another bit from Speed, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right.
But not Speed 2.
Yeah, Speed 2 sucks.
It's like,
and stuff.
I was thinking about Star Wars: The Last Jedi, where it's just a slow chase through space that they're both going the same speed. And I thought it's just like Speed 2 with a cruise ship that goes right so slow.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a slower movie in a way, you know. It's not.
It is. Yeah, that's why I thought when I picked it, I thought it was like a 90-minute in and done.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's it's a lot of. I guess it's also interesting when the Duke's on screen, but yeah, when he's not, it's noticeable.
I wonder if that's real rain or fake rain.
Well, yeah, because it's hard to when they just throw hose pipes up.
Mm-hmm.
But we're back in the Hitman. He's like the worst hitman ever, isn't he? How many times has he tried to kill him now?
Yeah,
He could have just walked up to him and shot him any time in the street, or just knocked on his door and shot him. But now he's set up. How long did it take him to set up that shotgun? And how did he get out of the room?
yeah. I think his sunglasses are messing him up.
Yeah, he keeps wearing sunglasses at night. Oh, and the Duke has forgot his lighter, is it? Oh, and he looks out the window.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah, so it's in his car. Now, spoilers. You think, because the girl goes out to get the stuff, you think she's going to get killed, but not on John Wayne's watch.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's a good question, Professor. Mike might know. Why is Wayne called the Duke?
The Duke. I think it was a name that John Ford came up for him,
Right.
the director. Gosh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I've never actually considered why would he be called a Duke.
Duke.
I still know people not films for being long, but watch Netflix 10-hour show in one sitting. Yes, yeah. This film's 2.5 hours. I'm not watching that. Oh, a 10-hour TV show. Well, why not? Could never understand why they chose a cruise ship for Speed 2. Probably the slowest and most boring mode of transport ever. Yeah, you never think, oh my god, a speed cruise ship. But we can't get up to 50 miles per hour, I bet. What other train, I guess, would be. But then Under Siege 2 had been done. I guess they thought it's something different. But they obviously never seen, Juggernaut with Richard Harris.
Oh yeah.
So that's obviously been done as well. Speed 2 shouldn't work, but I love that film. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just Jason Patrick doesn't have the Keanu charm for a start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sandra Bullock in the second one. I can't
Yeah.
remember. She is.
Oh, there you go. She just happens to have a similar hat and coat. Right, here we go. This is the great bit. The hitman taking forever to load his gun. And then he does a drive-by. You think he's going to shoot from there, but no. He has to rev the car up again and make as much noise as possible. Yeah, if it's the UK, it's a good chance it was real rain. They just got lucky. Or it just... Well, I guess they needed rain that night for the scene to work, for the raincoat.
Yeah. And the windows, a lot of.
Ah, yes, the
You
wipers,
see
the
out
mist,
window.
so you can't see properly. This is a person in a hat.
Stay away
Oh,
from
there
the
goes.
window.
He's heard it. He sees it slowly. Jenny, look out!
Slow motion.
Slow motion.
Slow motion on Wayne.
Grabs his gun. Grabs a candlestick.
No.
And he still failed.
He's out.
Guy's a rubbish hitman.
Yeah, he's.
A battleship. Oh, yes. With missiles on board. I guess that's Under Siege 1. The trailer for Speed 2. Annie's back. Me? Who the hell is Annie? Yeah. John Wayne, as a kid, had a dog named Duke who used to go everywhere with him. Ah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I always thought it was something about the director John Wayne or John Ford, but I don't know. I was wrong.
Well, maybe 'cause they called him Duke because of that. Otherwise, what's it going to do with the dog?
Well, his name was Marion, so he preferred.
Oh,
Duke
of course,
to
yeah. Call me Duke.
Ma- yeah, to Marion.
Yeah, you would go with that, wouldn't you? Duke sounds like cooler.
He's getting He's getting
Oh, here we go.
chapped by the police chief.
Yes, getting his ass eaten out.
Get out of my city.
uh, I don't know why yes, I don't know why, but the fact UB40 are in Speed 2 is hilarious to me. Yeah, that is ridiculous. I know they did. Didn't they do release the song as well in the charts? Kind of cool. Now, unfortunately, Speed 2 is a poster I don't have.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another Harry Potter one.
Nice.
More Terminator 3. Wish I had Terminator 2 ones. Oh, there you go. Thought I had Van Helsing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I always like
So
the
far.
beginning of that movie, and then it kind of gets kind of.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch it again.
I hated it when it first came out on the cinema. I thought I was so disappointed, but it's just a bit of fun now when I watch it. Because I understand it. It's not going to get any good, but it's going to be crazy. Worst hitman ever. He must have come from Wish or Timu.
Yeah.
And he's back. The long-awaited musical follow-up or second follow-up. Yeah, because it had Annie 2. Oh, Annie 2, she goes to London. I don't think she's in London in the first one, is she?
Yeah, it's Annie's Back, The Revenge.
Yeah. Was the Isaac Hayes character in Escape from New York based on him, I wonder? Maybe the Duke of Earl.
Yeah, Duke should have a better hitman in this, you know?
Yeah, he's no threat so far, is he?
No. You can't stop John Wayne.
UB40 being in it tells me everything I need to know about Speed 2. Oh, I used to have a giant Speed 2 poster that was free with Total Film. I've got that upstairs, actually. I'm saying I don't have a Total. I've got Empire Magazine and Total Film Magazine to give away giant posters, double-sided posters. And I do have that one, but I'm not giving that one away. Yeah, the problem with Speed 2 for me is actually a bit being on the ship. It didn't get the feeling of much speed actually happening. That's the trouble, isn't it? You're looking at the horizon and you're not moving that fast, or oh my god, a boat needs to go.
all the seasickness going on and everything.
Yeah, it needs to go 50 miles per hour. That's no problem for a boat in the middle of the ocean. It can just do circles, can't it? There you go. There's Tom Cruise.
That's another iffy movie.
Oh, cool. Very placid.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, too.
I don't think I got any westerns. Oh, yes. As soon as you saw Speed 2 as a PG, you knew it was trouble afoot. Yeah. I think the first one was at least a 15 because he loses his head. Oh, I like Van Helsing, but it has Kate Beckinsale looking sexy with a questionable accent. It's fast-paced and fun popcorn goodness. Yeah, that's how I see it now. It was a CGI mess when I first saw it.
Yeah. I went to the cinema and saw it, and
yeah,
it was pretty cool. I don't know.
I like the Mummy.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This classic, Sea Spot Run.
Sea Spot Run
With David Arquette. Surely that's valuable. Oh, there we go. Hannibal.
That was a good one.
I will iron these out before I send them off. Oh, who remembers the Final Fantasy film? The future of filmmaking with all CGI characters and locations and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then
Yeah.
bombed hard.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. The story's kicking in. Oh, I didn't know I had this one. Just picked the X-Rental of this the other day. Primary talents, John Travolta. This is Mel Fields. There you go. You want a good boat movie? See Titanic 2 from the good people at the asylum. Now that's top tier boatness. I bet it's only about less than 90 minutes as well compared to the 3-hour first one. Yes, Kate Beckinsale's dad is in the Porridge the movie. That is true, and TV show. I actually have Titanic 2 on DVD, never brave enough to watch it. And I a signed quad poster of Debbie Does Dallas. Now that would be worth something. I think there's about 20 Debbie Does, isn't there?
There's a few of them.
Now I'm trying to work out this film. So, did John Vernon know he was being kidnapped?
No, I don't think so.
Because, what is it? The lawyer set up the kidnapping, spoilers, and then the 2 English guys he hired kidnapped John Vernon, cut off his finger, and posted it. But then John Vernon doesn't seem to be surprised to see him after he shoots the 2 guys later on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little mixed
Yeah, I should have never explained if he actually knew what was going on, or he just got found out when it all kicked off at the end.
Yeah. That big Cadillac is parked there on the side of the road.
Yeah. The thing I don't get about this is they got the tracking device, and then someone found a tracking device on the lawyer's car, and then he dishes it on another car, so they follow that. But then John Wayne turns up at the end because there was another tracker on the car, I guess.
Evil grin.
But they were following the tracker, so they knew which car it was. And
The old switcheroo.
it's the only thing that explains it.
That's
Oh, here we go. We got the. Actually, I don't know what that landmark is. Oh, St Pancras Station. There you go. So it's actually a railway station, that fancy building.
Oh, okay. I couldn't place it.
No, it's only because it said it on the side I wrote. It's one of the biggest stations in London. I was walking past the petrol station the other day, and there was a competition based around the new Transformers film, depending on how much petrol you buy. Oh. Times have changed. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's an animated Transformers film that's coming out this year, isn't it? Ah, James Booth. I think we're at a few canon movies.
James Booth.
Yeah,
he was also a writer or an actor. James Booth.
Zulu, thousands of them. Yeah, there you go. He was born in England. So yeah, he's one of the henchmen, isn't he, at the end?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, passed away in 2005. But he's in Zulu. He's in American Ninja 4. He's in Airport 77. He's in Pray for Death. What was that? Right, hang on. What's he written? Huh? He was in Twin Peaks, the TV show, Bergerac. Oh, he wrote. He wrote Pray for Death, Avenging Force, American Ninja 2 and 4.
He was in a real good movie called Robbery from '67. That's a good one.
Ah, yeah. Oh, and a film called Sunburn that starred Farris Fawcett and Charles Grodin. I saw that. Yeah, it's not that good, that one. I think, I don't think the Transformers cartoon show has anything to do with Michael Bay's films. I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I
on
wouldn't
that one.
put it. There may be some references, maybe. Yeah, I think it's a separate universe, as they do these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a prequel. So we're in the home stretch of 10 minutes left. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
We've got a lot to wrap up. We've got to go get John Vernon and take him to jail. And the hitman is still on the loose.
I don't know. I'm trying to think like what's the better John Wayne cop movie? He's like, is it this one or McHugh?
Yeah. Which is the best? Oh, there's I forget Don Henderson, who's in a lot of stuff in the 80s on TV. It's always fascinating to see old money in TV shows.
Yeah.
Especially in the 70s, 80s, because it's like massive. It's like this big.
Oh yeah.
And now it's tiny. You can just Not
Yeah,
that anyone uses cash anymore.
Yeah. The States, it's always been kind of that same size.
Yeah, because all your notes are the same size and the same color, aren't they? So you don't know what you got. But
just different denominations and stuff.
Yeah, in the UK, or it used to be, in the 80s and 90s, it was the higher the value, the bigger the note was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got rid of the pound notes in the late 80s, which were small, and then if you had a 20, well, actually, I said that we had 1, 5s, 10s, and 20s. 50s were rare. No one really trusted them or used them unless you had to order them from the bank. But that was the highest.
Wallets were huge.
Yeah, but like you Americans, what is yours? $1,000 bills you can have?
I don't know. I don't know. Is there $1,000? I've never seen one.
Well, I guess you have $100 as well.
Oh yeah, $100. Yeah.
But yeah, we only had 20. So if you wanted a lot of money, it was a lot of cash to go around.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen the Richard Burton film Villain? Has a similar feel to some of these scenes in parts. Okay. Not heard of that one.
I haven't heard that one.
The hitman, this is so bad he couldn't kill a fly with a nuke. Peter Cullen hasn't done a voice for Optimus Prime in the new film, so I can't go see it with a clear conscience. Good old Peter Cullen. He's had the Predator noises and stuff. He's everything. Hey, Victor. You did not make it, Victor. Woo! Apparently, according to the news, the amount of people using cash has gone up. Oh, I don't know anyone that uses cash anymore.
I guess you can't get hacked or as much.
Yeah. Because I've ditched my wallet. I just carry my phone with 2 cards in it now and my driving license.
Yeah.
I've never needed anything else. Oh, here we go. Then the track has been thrown in the window. Well, if anyone wants to send me cash, they're more than welcome to. Is that Red Redemption on your TV up there?
Oh, that's the Bruce Lee box set.
Oh, Bruce Lee. So it looks like this Red.
Yeah, I got
Red
that.
Redemption video game.
Yeah, I do have it close by, but it's not.
I thought you might.
Yeah, it's a great video game.
And then there's the $1 trillion bill Mr. Burns gives to Castro. 2-story, yes. Oh, McHugh or this one? Yeah, this is what we're trying to figure out, isn't it? This, I think, is more entertaining, but McHugh is a better film.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like
Knock, knock. He just comes in. Brannigan! Unless you want to sing soprano. Yeah, and then there's this side cut to Attenborough being there.
yeah.
Good evening, Mike. And Victor. I don't know why. Oh, I guess there's an ambulance there because he's had his fingers cut off.
Mm.
Don't worry about me, James. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's called James Brannigan. I think there's not much trivia to this film. I think the only thing was his name has changed. Do.
Yeah.
Because of the 70s, there's not much information about films, but general small films.
Yeah, here's the hitman. Is he gonna?
Oh, there he is. Yes, finally going to see who wins, the Hitman or John Wayne. So this is one of John Wayne's least successful movies at the box office. He would have not made it if he had known McHugh was only going to be a moderate success.
Yeah, I guess he was trying to launch himself as a top character. I guess.
Yeah, I guess because he missed out on Dirty Harry, and on a lot of people in the 70s were looking at police thrillers.
Yeah.
Criticized for being a ripoff of Coogan's Bluff. Yeah. John Wayne was 67 when he did this, and then the character's supposed to be a year younger, 10 years younger at least. So this is John Wayne's final non-Western film. Pushes her out of the way, of course he does.
Yeah, he had an opportunity. I guess he could have shot him, the hitman, but didn't.
Yeah, and the hitman does the stupid thing of driving at someone that's got a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was originally called Joe Brannigan, and the movie's original title was going to be called Joe Battle, which doesn't make any sense.
Joe Baffle? That's baffling.
Yes. Still miss Brannigan's crisps. Yes, Brannigan's crisps were very good. They used to, yeah. Ham and mustard were very nice crisps, or chips, as Mike would say. Yeah, John Wayne holding the door frame is somehow much cooler than him standing there when he's. Yes, John Wayne turned down Dirty Harry. That's why he did these films. Also, the westerns were dying out. All true. Thanks, Mike. There was a long list of people up for Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Slow motion. Drifting. Yeah, I love how the back window opens. Flops out. Yes, Brannigan and Chris were very expensive. There wasn't many in a packet, but they were very tasty. They were a full meal. Oh, see, Douglas Hickox made a film with Alan Reed, MGM called Sitting Target. The movie's Reed's Get Carter and rather fine attempt. He's harder than Kane. Yeah, I did look at Hickox. Did look like he made a lot of interesting films.
Yeah, Sitting Target's really good.
Ah, okay. Yes, Wayne's final film was The Shootist. Another Western.
Yeah. It's much
But
better.
a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Jeff. How are you doing, Jeff? Are you working?
Hello, Jeff.
You've just made it to the end of the film. The hitman's on fire and no one's bothering to put him out.
Yeah. He's probably the worst hitman on movie history.
Yes. I can understand if he attempted and John Wayne stopped him a bit better, but the Tower Hotel. This really must have been the hitman's first job. He sucked bad. Well, no, apparently One of the better ones, I think it says at the beginning. One. He's well known.
Yeah, it sucked bad.
Although if he succeeded, it'd be a very short film.
Yeah.
Although it'd only be an hour. I think his first attempt's at an hour. Even though he turns up on the same flight, he could have stabbed him in the plane or anything.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah.
And then we get of course, there's a closing shot of the Tower Bridge. And there's some sundial, don't know. That's it. And then we get Charlie the Andal is played by James Booth, who we mentioned earlier. But yeah, I guess John Vernon is out of the picture most of the time, isn't he?
Yeah. He didn't have too many scenes.
And there we go. It's done. Not much titles.
Very nice. Very nice. Shepperton Studios.
Yes. I really, was it Pinewood, Shepperton, and Elstree. I really would have loved to have visited those studios.
Yeah.
I tried working for Pinewood. I think back in the 90s, I sent my CV in, but
Oh, really?
On the off chance there was a job. But yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No such luck. Oh, yeah. At work, about 2.5 hours left till quitting time. There you go. That was late. I know people say stuff like this all the time, but I honestly feel like I could just watch John Wayne reading the phone book. He did have the presence, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. He's got that appeal. Yeah. Charisma and all that.
Yeah. Which is lacking. That's why I put that picture of the actor earlier, Glenn from Twisters and Top Gun Maverick. He seems to have some charm and personality that other actors don't have these days.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
you need
thanks, Mike.
those old school actors that just had that
Yeah, that's why
lasting thing about him,
Yeah, that's why he had a career of 70 years or whatever it was, 50 years.
Pretty long, yeah.
Yeah, because he started in the 20s, didn't he? Was he in the silent films?
He may have been like an extra in one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then still did the black and white films all the way through till the 50s, wasn't it?
50s.
But then he was a big name. I'm trying to think what he did in the 60s.
Oh, 60s. He did a lot of he still did a lot of good westerns. And so he did Green Berets, he did the Alamo.
Oh, of course.
Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Yeah, he did quite a few movies, yeah.
Yeah, Green Berets, Health. Oh, he was in an episode of the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, well.
But it says uncredited, so I don't know if it's like they showed a clip from his film or something like that, maybe. In Harm's Way. Oh, The Greatest Story Ever Told, of course. Yeah, he did some weird ones as well.
Yeah.
Oh, How the West Was Won. So I only made an hour into that film. I didn't see him.
And his role is literally he walks in a room and he walks back out. I swear I watched that recently and I was just like, what?
Yeah, a lot of westerns. Hatari, I don't know. Oh, The Longest Day. That's what I was trying to look for. That was 62.
Yeah,
that was an all-star cast. Right, let's have a look at these comments and we'll wrap this up. Mike wants his dinner. One of the best were his previous targets blind, older, in wheelchairs. Problem. I have done a long Good Friday watch party. That was last Easter. Yeah, just before I got ill.
Yeah, I need to put that new criterion of that when it comes out.
Yeah, that was the night before I got ill. I was ill on the Saturday night after Friday night. Great Carter would be a great watch along. Is that the Sylvester Stallone one, isn't it? That's what everyone wants to watch. Where men were men. His pronouns were goddamn. Probably was. Just in time, Mike. Yes. Just in time for the big finish. I saw the Western horror comedy he did. Western horror comedy he did. Oh, what is the name of that? Dan, do tell. The Michael Caine one. I thought so. Michael Caine in... Oh, yes, he is in both versions of Get Carter, isn't he? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Not the remake. Since you're wrapping, good day to you all. I hope you have a great starting week. Yes, and to you, Professor. I keep forgetting it's only Monday. I've been off whatever days I don't know it is. But thanks to Mike.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Always welcome with his expertise.
Yeah, I try to give a little bit here and there.
Well, I was shocked that you hadn't seen this film, though.
Yeah, I was working my way up to it eventually, but
he had done a lot of films. I think.
Yeah, you pushed me to see it finally, so I got it.
There you go. 184 credits as actor. I don't think he directed anything, has he?
He directed, I think, 2 movies. He directed the Alamo and Green Berets, I think.
Okay.
I think the Green Berets, yeah.
I don't. Yeah, obviously not enough to mention on it. Where is it? Right. Oh, Big Jake. Oh, directed, uncredited on Big Jake. And the Comancheros, but I don't know if that's... And Blood Alley, but...
Oh, okay.
They're uncredited, but yes. Green Berets and the Alamo, he is credited. Yeah. So one of those is good.
Long career, though. Get a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Good night, Jeff.
Good night, Jeff.
Stay safe for the rest of the evening. Thanks for this, Andy, for joining us.
Yeah. See you, Andy.
Oh no, not the remake. I don't think I got. No, I don't have to get car on VHS or DVD.
Oh well.
I have to find that. That should be an easy one. I hope. That was good
fun.
fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Michael Caine with a shotgun and nothing else on. Thank you, Ian, for joining us. Yeah. Cheers, Dr. Impossible, to you. I remember the Alamo. I saw it in London, in Leicester Square. Yes, that's Brian Glover's line from American Werewolf in London.
Oh, yeah.
Big Jake is my favorite John Wayne.
Yeah, Big Jake's good. Yeah.
I've got a ton of John Wayne videos, but probably not 187, but yeah, a good 50 at least.
Yeah.
Some are duplicates. And bye, Andy.
See you, Andy.
All right, take care, Aaron. Thanks for Mike for joining me, and we'll see you. Oh, I think tomorrow night is Grease 2, so a bit of a departure is back on for tomorrow night. So we shall see. Take care, Aaron.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us. Night.